Vibin, vibin, vibin with Reeves, with Mr. Reeves, with Mr. Reeves. Yeah, what's goodie? What's going on? How you? Another day, another shot to live out your dreams. Let the world watch. Someone hating on that, tell them flee the spot, because you got to get in line. Get on your grind and shine. You got to do that. You got to do it. You got to do it. Don't let people try to dissuade you from doing your thing. You know, people will try to keep you from doing what makes you happy. Whether it makes you happy or not, they don't care. Some people will try to keep you from doing what makes you happy. Now, if what makes you happy is something destructive, like maybe deep with the drugs, I can see them trying to say, "Hey, Haley, hey, stop snorting that heroin." I can see them saying that. Hey, you know, stop shooting up. Stop. Hey, you popping them pills. You know, you're going too far. I can see them saying, yeah, that. I can see them trying to dissuade you from doing that. That doesn't mean they're hating on you. Look at these haters trying to tell me I need to stop smoking that crystal meth. Haters. No, no, no. That's not hate. That's actually looking out for your best interest and shit. So sometimes if you feel that's what makes you happy, and yeah, because sometimes you might get some joy out of some things that some people may deem as self-destructive. But if it's not in that category and they trying to stop you from doing what makes you happy, then that's something different. You know, I don't want to jump out the window and do a one size fits all analysis and say, yeah, yeah, they're doing this. And then some people respond, yeah, they try to do this and do that, and you get into the thing, and I'm like, whoa, I got my peel that back. Sound like the people I was saying don't listen to. You need to listen to them motherfuckers. You need to listen to their asses because they got your best interests at heart, and what they say makes sense. So, sometimes, the people that say the things we don't want to hear are saying the things we need to hear. And sometimes they think they are saying what we need to hear and they just need to chill. So it's funny. It's funny trying to figure out which is which. But yeah, some people don't want us to do what makes us happy on the other end because it's weird because it doesn't make them happy. Some people don't do what feels good to their spirit, what feels good to their heart, and they don't want you to do the same thing. Some people feel happiness is naturally supposed to be something that you don't have. It's just supposed to be something far, far away. Far, far, far away, like off in a distant land. And happiness isn't even supposed to exist. It's like unicorns and Care Bears and shit. It's happiness. What's that? You just go to work, you eat, you take care of responsibilities, then one day you die. You talk about happiness. Happiness. What are you, a kid? Some people on it like that. You're like, oh, oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Cherry Disposition. You can be happy. I'm not saying you're going to be happy all the time and that pain doesn't exist, depression doesn't exist. I'm not saying it's going to be all sunshine and there's no rain, there's no thunderstorms, there's no challenges, there's no obstacles, none of that exists. It's just pure, unadulterated happiness. It's all good and all sunshine and smiles and laughs and giggles and whatnot. I'm not saying that. That would be out and out lie. Or just, I don't know, maybe insanity. Just If I believe that, then I would be out my damn mind. I'm convinced. Now I'm not. I don't have a degree. I'm not a psychiatrist, none of that. Not a therapist. But I think if I was to sit back and say, yeah, there's no such thing as sadness ever. No such thing. Yeah, happiness all the time. That's all there is. Yeah, and I believed it. Then I believe I would be legitimately nuts. So that's just me. At least in denial, if I want to put in kind of terms. Okay, as bad I'll be in deep, deep, deep-seated denial. It exists, the pain exists, but we just try not to, let it control, let it control us, Let that be the only thing that identifies us, That should be the only thing that we are identified by. Oh yeah, look, that's depressed ass Dave over there. Who's he standing next to? Sad ass Amy. Like, no, it shouldn't be that. That's part of life. It shouldn't be the full extent of how we see ourselves and how others see us. You feel me? You know, happiness can happen. Some people will try to convince you it's not because they don't believe in it. They done had one too many ass kick sessions handed out to them by life, and now they look at you like, look at you trying to have a good day. If only you knew. It's like, damn, you know. Then the wonder why people don't want to hang out by them. Oh, I'm sorry, don't want to hang out with them. They don't want to be around them, don't want to hang out with them. Wonder why. I have a few suggestions. I have a few ideas on why they might not want to. Same reason I don't want to. Yeah, yeah. So I had to get that off. And before I said in the earlier episode, I said sometimes you have to fight to be happy. That's true. But I said sometimes you have to fight. Not saying you're always going to have to. What if you have a naturally bright disposition? Then you don't have to always fight for it. Most likely. Some people have to. Some people go through more things. That's just life. Some people have more struggles than the next person. Life is unfair at times. Some people going to go through more struggles than others. Some people, are born into wealth, and other people are born into extreme poverty. Some people are born into families that are kind and caring and nurturing and healthy. Some people are born into families that are dysfunctional, toxic, abusive, evil, and foul. Like I said, life ain't fair. It's not. So when people say, "Oh, it's even," oh, given the same time, I mean, it's really not. I mean, we all have 24 hours, but some people have more resources to do things within those 24 hours. I'm not going to sit there and pretend that that's not something that exists. Yeah, some people have way more, like I said, resources to aid them in their endeavors during the course of that 24-hour period. You still gotta do what you gotta do though. But it always weirds me out when you was on lecture somebody. You need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Then you find out that person didn't have to pull themselves up by a damn thing. Find out that person came from money. They came from wealth, but telling you, hey, I was born into extreme wealth, but your ass got to pull yourself up by the boots. I wanted a factory and dad bought me one by my 18th birthday. So, but you have to work hard, like for me. Like what? So, when I hear people say these things, I look at them like, what is wrong with you? Is weird. People want to pass judgment on you for not grinding the way they never had to. That's wow. That's wild. But life ain't fair. It's not always fair. It's not always fair. But happiness is possible. Happiness is possible. Because I know sometimes you might doubt it. And sometimes the people around you might doubt it for you and try to plant that negative seed into the soil within your mind and hope it grows. And then hope it grows to even more negative thoughts that drop more seeds. And then it's like, ah. Sometimes people do, people want to drop that seed into your mind. And you gotta be aware of that. If someone's gonna drop some seeds into your mind, it should be about something positive. Reality is just not the most negative thing. You know, some people do that and have no qualms about it. What's the old saying? Misery loves company. Misery. It does love company, baby. Misery loves company. You know, it's wild. People they don't want to feel alone. Like I don't want to feel alone in my misery. I want to commiserate with other people. Trauma bonding is real, you know. But there are some exceptions because when I'm feeling miserable, I'd rather be by myself. Because it's bad enough I feel bad. Now I gotta be around other motherfuckers that feel bad, other fools feeling bad too. Like now I don't know, it makes me feel awkward. Like now I gotta take time out from feeling bad about what I'm going through to say, you gonna make it, dog. Ooh, what I'm gonna do. Like, nah, I want to focus on me. If I'm going through it, now I gotta stop to try to cheer you up in the middle of me feeling like, shh. I feel like I feel horrible. Now I gotta stop in the middle of my feeling horrible to try to cure your thing, or we gonna feel horrible together, and then you make me feel even worse. Then I make you feel worse, and then we be like stronger, and we can get more people, and we be like the Voltron of anger and depression. No, 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 thank you. That just is me. Maybe I'm weird like that because I see a lot of people, but they feel bad about something, they miserable. They want people to be around that feel the same. They don't want someone that's all extra peppy and happy, like, hi, isn't the world a great sunshiny place? To like, if you don't get this happy motherfucker out of my face, you know, you don't want that. I've noticed, but happy. Whose responsibility is your happiness? Think about it. Whose responsibility is it? Is it your significant other? I- Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your kids? You know, is it your friend? Is it that coworker that always says outrageous shit at work? It always cracks you up. Then what if they get a better job and they leave? Now the job back to being dreary. Can you say, oh man, how can they leave? They don't need them jokes to function. It's his job to make it happy. No, 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 not. Is it your favorite comedian's job? Is it entertainer's job? Whose job is it to make you happy? Is it your job? Think about that when you think about happiness. I think about that because I'm like, damn, it may not be someone else's job to make you happy, but if it makes sense to, to be around someone that adds on to happiness instead of takes away from the happiness. You feel me? someone that adds on to your happiness instead of takes away from your happiness. Be around someone that makes you feel good instead of someone that makes you feel bad. You're the number one person responsible for your happiness. You grown. So you're responsible for your happiness. But I say be with someone that adds on to the happiness. Don't be with someone that takes away what happiness you have. Like I say, sometimes you have to fight to be happy. And sometimes that fight entails, sorry, sometimes that fight entails you having the right people around you. Because it's hard to try and be happy when you got people that's just pumping misery into the air all around you. Like, yeah, things will go better, things will go better. Yeah, but what if it all blows up in your face? Really? Really? Yeah, that's usually what happens when you try to succeed. You don't. You fail and it hurts. Like, do you want that mug around you? I'm not saying keep someone around you that's gonna lie to you all the time or fake, but you want someone that's gonna help add to the happiness. Not someone that's gonna sit there and put you down, or the energy vampires. You know, you want someone that adds on to you feeling good. You know, that helps to have someone around that actually helps you to be in abundance in your life. Someone that just instead of someone that just takes away. You want someone that helps you to feel better instead of someone that helps you to feel worse. Or the low key hating on you and trying to sabotage the good thing you got going on. So that's why I say it's good to have people around you that can help you feel better instead of help you feel worse. But those things exist, there's people who got your back and there's people who want to stab you in your back. Sometimes it can be confusing to recognize which one is which. Because they both can smile in your face. Then all the time they want to take your place. Backstabbers. You know the song. Yeah, can't sing no more because you know, don't want to get no copyright flags. But you know what I'm saying. You know it, you know it, you know it. They exist is real. It is it's not a dream, it's not a fantasy. That's real. So yeah, happiness is possible. Gotta go within first to be happy. Gotta go within first. You can't just say, I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy, I'm unhappy. So I will just be around people who are happy. You have to have people to add on to the happiness you already have. You gotta feel good about yourself. You gotta love yourself. You can't sit there and say, I don't love me, but let me have people around me, have them love me. And then what if they don't love you? What if they got toxic love? What if they are causing you pain and terror and everything negative and bad in life, but they have a smile on their face and you just don't want to let it go because you don't love yourself. And you figure, oh, they'll love me, they'll treat you right, and you go to this one, that one, that one. Next person treats you like dog doodle underneath they should, like dog shit. They'll treat you horribly. They know you don't love you, and they're not gonna love you either. Then you leave them alone to be with someone else who treats you even worse. You know, you gotta love yourself. You gotta be happy with you. You can't have someone there that figure they're gonna make you love you. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some good people out there that will see that that's your issue and they won't try to take advantage of you, but that's still not their job per se. And you got to help them out because that can be tiring trying to help someone that isn't trying to help themselves. They put all the responsibility on you like they're your child. Mm, think about that. Do you know what makes you happy? If not, take time to think about it and get to know who you are. Get to know who you are. Get to know who you are, and you'll see who you are. Wait a minute, what? That didn't make any damn sense. Edit that. Get to know what makes you happy and go from there. You can do it. And I wish happiness for everybody. You deserve to be happy. Be happy. As long as, you're not happy to destroy people. So, of case, what I'm saying like earlier. Some people are self-destructive and that makes them happy. Some people are happy harming others. If that's the case, yeah, I don't want you to be happy if that's the case. Be like, yeah, I like to destroy people and fuck up families and cause pain everywhere I go. That makes me smile. Okay, if that's where you at and that makes you happy, then yeah, I wish you all the unhappiness in the world and all the disappointment. Yeah, definitely. And we're vibing, we're vibing, we're vibing. Hope you don't think I'm tripping, but I'm speaking my mind. We're vibing with Reeves. Talk about happiness, you know, talk about happiness. And I'm gonna give you three songs that focus on happiness that are dope, that get to, point across about happiness and talk about it from the different angles I addressed in this video. One, surface. Only you can make me happy. Classic R&B from the 80s, but check the lyrics and the message. Two, 10 City, whatever makes you happy. House music. House music classic, but it had the R&B feel to it with the vocals. This 10 City, oh, they was killer with the vocals. And for the third one, Mary J. Blige, Just Fine. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know someone just at the thought of it is doing the Mary J. Blige bounce with it. You know what I mean? They're doing the Mary J. Blige step. And that song needs to be up there. 'Cause that song's about keeping the positive energy and say, I'm just fine and not letting anyone define you or confine you, not anyone bring you down. You're on the way up. You're not letting anyone dull your shine. You better listen. Those songs can help. All right. I'm gonna listen to those songs myself. You know, after this is off, I'm gonna rock out for real. And some of my favorite songs. But yeah, happiness. Happiness is amazing. And you don't want to live your life. You're stressed out all the time. Not saying I'm happy all the time, but what I mean, it's important to be happy. And I'm sorry. I apologize if I had one too many nah means. You know what I mean? Or your filmings in this video. I think I only had one you filming, but I think I did like three or four, you know what I mean? That one wasn't counting. That one wasn't included. But you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah, and I think I had two. You know what I'm saying is in there. I communicate without it, but I just felt like communicating with them today. So sorry if you're offended. But I might do a next episode too. Fuck it. You'll be all right. I'll be all right. You know, the message is still there. The core message is still there. Listen to this. Whenever you watch this, whenever you experience this, you know, absorb it. You know, I hope you're happy. I hope you feel good about yourself, about life. You know what I mean? Hope we don't let people get you down. Hope you don't get yourself down. Shoot, you know, storms will come. This we know for sure. New Edition taught us that. Jimmy Jam said Lewis on the rain tip, production tip. That was chef skips. That's great. But it's the truth. You know, can't you stand the rain because the sun will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. And I forgot the rest of the words of that one, but that's a song about happiness you can rock with too, you know, from the Annie. Tomorrow. It's always a dead way, you know. And that's it. Vibing with Reeves. Thank you for vibing with me. I appreciate you so much. And thanks for the support. Like, share, comment. Let me know how you feel. Subscribe. It's on Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And check me on my website, reevesent.com. That's what it is. Stay up. Have a good one. Yeah. I want you to know.